Prerequisites. You're going to need an S3 bucket running somewhere. It doesn't have to be AWS S3. It can actually be any S3 compatible storage. We actually recommend Wasabi because they don't charge egress fees. AWS will charge you, I think, between 5 and 9 cents per gigabyte, but definitely correct me if I'm wrong. Don't want to get sued by any means. But you got to have an S3 bucket ready to go to use this integration. So let's get right into it. Under Create Instance, we're going to select Genomics, actually, and we're then going to select RStudio Server, and I'm going to pick high performance just for a little extra speed. The important part here is S3 integration. So we're going to click on that to expand it, and we're now going to fill in these 4 fields. So starting with Access Key ID, I'm going to copy this from a different screen. This is my Access Key ID. Secret Access Key, which hopefully you can't see. Endpoint URL, I'm going to paste mine in. I'm on East US too. This is going to change. Like if you're with Wasabi, it's going to be something.wasabisys.com. Also, make sure that if you are in AWS, don't just use US East 1 because that's what's in a lot of tutorials. And if you're following some tutorial, then, or you're talking to ChatGPT, then it's probably just going to use East 1. And so make sure you're using the actual region. And then finally, the bucket path that we want to rip data from to pre-fill our instance, I will paste in. I have a data set called Tennis Slam Point by Point. I'll link to it in the description. It's a really good data set on tennis Grand Slam matches. Unfortunately, it's not ball level data, it's just point level data, but it's really good. So without further ado, we can now provision RStudio Server. I'm going to click on Create RStudio Instance, and it will begin to provision. It is hopefully done soon. Already done. Very good. I'm now going to open the RStudio Server. I'm going to grab my password here. Going to go sign into RStudio Server. Username C-Cloud, often the case with Carolina Cloud. And I'm then going to sign in. And we should see a directory called AWS Prefill in here, and if we click into that, we're going to see all of the CSVs of the tennis matches. So, for example, we have this beautiful CSV of the French Open 2015, and it's a list of the matches. So we can see the data got here safe and sound. It's really about all there is to it. If you want to do the same thing with the Marimo notebook, you can do so. Perhaps I'll walk through that real quick. So create Marimo notebook, high performance, S3 integration. Let's go ahead and put in our backward this time. Whoop, that's the password for RStudio Server. Better delete that before I publish this video. Putting in our secret access key, putting in our AWS access key ID, putting in our AWS endpoint, and then finally our bucket path that houses our valuable data. I'm going to create the Marimo notebook. This should also provision pretty quickly, and it is already done. Had to time that. We'll open our notebook. We will create a new notebook, and then just in Python here we can import OS, and we can do os.list dir AWS prefill, which we can see as auto completed, which means it already exists, and we'll see all of our CSVs in there. So that's really about all there is to it. If you have any questions, ping me hello@carolinacloud.io or leave a comment on YouTube. And yeah, otherwise, good luck and enjoy.